Hey guys, this is Hart. I'm basically about ready to do day 3 trial of Turnabout Sisters. This is part 5, if you haven't guessed already. We're about ready to get into this in 3, 2, 1.
Well, I guess this is it.
Yeah, one way or another, this case gets decided today.
Ah, the Phoenix! Look!
Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the chief prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, if I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What does White have the judge in his pocket? Does White have a judge in his pocket too? So you're saying I'm going to be guilty. End of story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything.
Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this?
Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie and avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All I can hope to do is get the defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed.
Phoenix, you know him!
Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright.
The Phoenix?
Well, court will be starting soon.
What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet! They're not...
I'll be defending myself.
What?!
Okay, let's do this. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this?
Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself.
Understood. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court. Today, we will hear the testimony of the witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why the witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Great. He gets to show off, and I get... I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name. These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or more in common term, the president of Blue Corps. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be negatory! No, I did not! You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct! And you witnessed the murder from there? Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White, you may begin your testimony. I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like this is the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Oh ho ho! I hope you've made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer!
Let him have it, Phoenix. Let him have it, Phoenix!
Here we go. Let's see, it was about 9, I believe. I was quietly reading to you some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man, attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She too was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction, then it was all over. If things occurred as you testified, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor.
Let's see, it was about 9, I believe.
What you said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated that the assailant looked like a girl.
I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer.
Just what about your eyesight?
Counting both eyes, 40.
40? Don't add them together.
I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is good.
Hey, whose side is the judge on anyway?
And what did you do then?
Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened.
Of course, comprende, I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I'm absolutely perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail.
The victim went to the left and you gave chase. Wait right there. Mr. Wright, you've dug your own grave.
What is this?
You said the victim ran to the left. But that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right.
Oh, it's simple. You must have misheard her.
I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. The victim ran to the left, as you claim she did. She would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd?
Very strange. I did see her run to the left, I did.
Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe you really did see the victim run left. So did he witness the killing? Wait a second.
Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
Miss May says right and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court?
Mr. White. Yeah. As Miss May has stated, Mia ran to the right after she was attacked.
What is this? I'm not fashioning fabrications, I assure you! That lady ran to the left, and I'm sure of it!
Then there can only be one explanation.
And that is...
Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel.
Mr. Wright! What do you mean? Yes, what do you mean?
Was he not viewing the crime from the hotel? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel.
If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been?
In the law offices of Fay and Company, of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing. This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left.
Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste.
That is where the killer was standing.
Order! Or I will have order! Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion? The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Oh, you provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer.
What now? He's laughing?
The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this, I apologize. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's hear your revised testimony.
Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony. She ran to the left.
Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she ran to the left. And then you hit her savagely from what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow.
That is
what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? Will you begin the cross-examining of the witness's testimony?
You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. All right. Just double checking. So you were watching both times?
I suppose I was. And please excuse me for not testifying this sooner.
What do you think, Phoenix? I think we got him right where we want him. He slipped. Let him laugh for now. I'll soon let that smile off his face. So I gotta go back and figure this out. What do you mean, next?
Next is what comes after first.
I know that.
That's all you need to know, lawyer. As I said, she turned and made a desperate dash to the right.
chased her and delivered the final blow. Stop saying it was me!
But it was you! Mr. Wright, if you claim it was not you, then show us proof.
Can I do nothing right? Nothing?
May I continue?
So each of you saw different parts.
Absolutely. That's right, of course.
Where did he pick up that annoying phrase?
Anyway, moving along.
I hope I don't do this wrong. Here we go. Ooh, I got it. Mr. White. The victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say about that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court that you're absolutely perfect?
I will refrain from using this phrase from now on.
Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony.
The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite.
The witness is confused because he's lying. I empathetically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice! Don't let him get away!
Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony.
The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White.
Mr. White? Okay. Well, see, I looked at the other window, then I heard that thing fall. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap! Thwap indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting.
Deal with it. This is almost over. You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing?
Oh, that, the glass light stand.
Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White?
What?
You're saying that you saw the glass light stand.
Yes.
Then change your testimony to reflect that.
Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. Was lying on the floor when I looked.
The glass light stand was lying on the floor? That's the first time I've heard of this. Why didn't you tell us about this nightstand before?
Why? Me? Well, I was instructed not to wait. One moment. Give me a minute to gather my thoughts. I'm so confused.
Well, it's falling apart.
Your Honor, please, I ask that you do not allow the witness to be badgered any further. Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness.
Yes, Your Honor. Edgeworth is on the ropes.
Very well, the witness may continue his account.
Mr. White? It was impossible for you to have seen the light stand.
What?
The stand broke into pieces when it fell. Just by seeing the broken pieces, you would have had no idea it was a light stand. So tell me, exactly when was it that you saw the light stand? Answer the question!
Isn't it obvious? I saw the stand before it fell over.
So, you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then?
Correct. That would be no problemo, right?
There is a big problem, problem here.
What problem is this?
Mr. White, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass light stand through the window from the hotel. Before the incident occurred...
Correct. That is so. It's conclusive, definitive, undeniable, and unimpeachable.
No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand.
What? Why couldn't he? Do you have proof?
I sure do, Your Honor. The person in the hotel could not have seen the stand before it fell over. See? Look at this.
These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes?
Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, now that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say about that?
Ridiculosity.
Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel, as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell, either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been in the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have been from there, you can see that from, is from inside the Fay Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place.
Mr. White.
Mr. White. You did it, didn't you?
Your Honor. Miss Mia.
Looks like we're about to get a verdict.
That's fair. That's far enough, Phoenix Wright.
What? Oh, I forgot about Edgeworth.
Mr. White. I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap.
The wiretap?
Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court. Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do, Your Honor? The question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by who?
No, you wouldn't.
Mr. White. In order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct! You are most correct, Miles.
Give me a break!
Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Company law offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He had shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is the fact that Mr. White has also been at that office well before the murder took place. When he went to the place, the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Ahem. Leave it to me. I feel faint. The wiretapping. Here we go. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered Fay and Company Law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. So you saw the stand before the night of the incident. And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over by the sound? Correct, that is right. I see, very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine.
What am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix.
The week before the murder.
Do you have proof?
Mr. April-May knew the details of Miss Fay's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder.
Right. Why did you tap me as phone?
This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corps is the detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality.
So I saw the September 5th. Wait a minute. We're gonna try it. No, not right. Not right. Oh, this is gonna be hard. Damn it. There's nothing for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's round enough that I can bluff something out of him. Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May?
Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found at the Fay and Company Law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. If I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Fay and Company Law offices. Alright, let's see.
was the day of. That's the only problem. Let's try it. Nope, didn't work. I have to figure this one out. Why did you notice something so innocuous as a light stand?
The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I figured made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all.
Damn it, there's nothing for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattle enough that I can bluff something out of him. Alright. I'm gonna do a little cheating here, so give me a sec.
Okay.
Oh, okay, I gotta press him on now. See, I proof! Okay, we know that.
Now, Mr. White, let's play into it.
Uh-oh, don't tell me I've run out of ammo.
I'm afraid that is as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit defeat. You fought honorably.
No more. I can't take this anymore.
Mr. Wright, are you giving up?
Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix! Phoenix, over here! I know that voice. Mia! Never give up, Phoenix.
Mia!
Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. You're finally awake. Gah! Hey, Phoenix! Yeah, 'cause that's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. You're Maya? Didn't you know the Fae women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that it was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So, Maya's trailing you, Mia? That's right, I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up, you can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen, you've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh yeah, the one you wrote Maya on. Phoenix, White wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item, glass light stand. Date of purchase, September 4th. September 4th! That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa! Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony?
It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder.
He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. I know you're innocent, you just have to prove it. Right. Here we go.
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant's brother... Are you alright, Mr. Wright?
Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now.
Well then, let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there's nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. That is required now for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright.
Your Honor, please, give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you.
But, as Mr. Edwards has noted, the trial is more than less finished. Mr. Edwards, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination.
Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood?
You're grasping! You're grasping!
I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt.
The other side?
Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt?
Well, a glass light stand. And the date of the purchase? Why, that's the day before the murder!
You see? Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay & Company law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you?
No, it's impossible.
Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand that there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances.
Very well. Then, that is all for the trial of... Objection! Not so fast, Phoenix Wright.
What? No way! He can worm his way out of this one! Oh wait, I forgot, he's Edgeworth.
There's a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There is no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? If anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me and the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied.
What?
The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow.
No! There's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now! Edgeworth is sure to come up with or just make up something. And after Mia showed up to help me out and all.
Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course, thank you for your time.
The witness will stay. Mia! Phoenix, read this note out loud. Mia, what's this? Your Honor, if I may.
You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright.
You bet I am. My life is riding on this one.
I
I have something I'd like to read to the court. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened.
Stop! Desist! Halt!
Please, stop! Make him stop!
How did you get that list?
Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press.
I confess. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker.
Case closed, Your Honor.
Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
You've done it again. This is quite a spirited defense.
Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that, if only you knew how spirited it was.
Well, this court finds him advance. Rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty!
Woo! We did it!
That is all. This court is adjourned.
We win! Well, I never thought that I'd be saying this again, but congratulations. You're lucky I was born a Fae.
I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side.
I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me, and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live.
As long as you live?
My time is running out.
Huh?
My powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No! There's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief! I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix. Phoenix, can you come over to the office tonight, say 9 o'clock? The office? I'll see you later. Chief! Mia! 9:02 p.m. Faye in Law. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came! Mia? I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? You shouldn't see your face. Mia! What are you talking about? It's me, Maya! Maya? What? Did I look like my sister? Look like? You were her! I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, come to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because this. See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of... Huh? She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new right and law offices, right? And who better but me, Maya Fey, reporting for duty. Wait, no, on second thought, maybe make this casual. Yo, Nick, Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you.
Nick?
You know what this means, we're partners.
You know, I think about it. It is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright and law office, Wright and company law offices. That's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya.
Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. Right, okay, Nick, let's do it!
Huh? Do what?
Burgers, dummy! Burgers! There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, there's time's a wasting.
Okay, wait up. And that's the end of this part.
Woohoo!
In the next part, we are doing Turnabout Samurai. Get ready for that one. It's gonna get kooky in that one. Anyways, you guys have a great day, and I'll see you all in part 6.